Hello everybody, it's General Gigan here, stomping back at you with another Minecraft video. In today's video, I'll be going over Ant-Man and Wasp changes in Legend 7.0, such as new powers and power reworks. But before the video starts, only a small percentage of people are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. This is the 8th episode of a video series I'm doing of all the upcoming changes in Legend 7.0. Mostly all characters will be updated to some extent, as well as new gameplay features, mobs, and the buildable mech Kiru himself, so stay tuned.
I'm a big fan.
Appreciate it. So who the hell are you?
I'm Ant-Man.
Hank Pym, or Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, is a tier 4 with a defensive medium. His alignment is to the light, and his class is a shrinker, which allows you to quickly shrink into the size of an insect, dodging attacks. He has Strength 1, Speed 1, Acrobatics 1, which allows you to double jump and scale walls, Fortitude 1, which gives a slight knockback resistance, fall damage mitigation, and reduction of certain damage types, and Mental Defense 2, which allows you to be able to decrease the effects of mental attacks. Nausea effects are reduced if less than the defense's magnitude. He is also weak to EMPs. Also, to take Ant-Man's helmet off, you press the armor key. There is no preset key for this, so you have to set it to whatever you'd like. This gives Ant-Man a new ability. Ability 5. Select Size. Use your equipped regulator to alter your size, allowing you to shrink or grow. The smaller or bigger you are, the faster it consumes the regulator, potentially burning it out. There are 6 sizes to change into. To quickly select sizes, you can use a number pad on your keyboard. For example, the smallest size is 1. The normal size is 3, and Giant Man is 6. If you don't have a number pad, you will have to keep pressing ability 5 to get to the size you want. When shrinking, there is now a slight after effect when changing sizes. Also, if you're the default size, your regulator will auto repair itself, but if the regulator breaks, you'll have to replace it with a new one. When you are the smaller sizes, your class changes to a controller, allowing you to dodge incoming attacks by rolling. If you're the bigger sizes, your class changes to a tank, which you block incoming attacks, reducing it by 75%. Giant Man is no longer Ant-Man special, so you can stay Giant Man as long as you want, as long as your regulator isn't broken, that is. When you're Giant Man, you have an AoE on every punch, and you obtain Brute against players. The higher your rank is, the longer you can stay Giant Man, basically meaning the higher your rank is, the less the regulator consumes when big. The 2018 Ant-Man's Giant Man form is bigger than the rest. Final thing, you have to watch your regulator status, because if you're the smallest size and your regulator hits 0, you will be given a warning to replace it. If you don't, then in 30 seconds your suit will malfunction, sending you to the Quantum Realm. The only way out of the Quantum Realm is if you have another regulator and grow, or you get put out via a Quantum Tunnel, which happens randomly within 2 to 5 minutes. In the Quantum Realm, there are atoms all over the place. If you get near one, they will begin to pull you towards them, and you have to fight the gravitational pull. Any attempt to take off your suit will immediately kill you, so the only way out is either replacing your regulator and growing, or waiting out the clock. Ability 1. Toss. Toss your opponent into the air, dealing 10 damage. Grounds for 5 seconds while temporarily avoiding damage. This move can be used at any size but the 2 biggest. Ability 2. Ant Army. Call nearby ants to aid you in battle for 10 seconds. Each ant deals 1 damage and cannot be killed, but will automatically despawn after the 10 seconds are over. Deals around 20 damage in total, slowing all nearby targets down as they are constantly being bitten by ants. The ants will follow you, attacking whatever you do. When small, you can ride them by right-clicking one. Ant-Man's ability 3 changes depending on which size you are. If you are the smaller sizes, then your ability 3 is Human Bullet. Leap towards your target at the speed of a bullet, staggering them for 5 seconds. This deals 10 damage. When you're the bigger sizes, your ability 3 is Punt. punt opponents into the sky, staggering them for 5 seconds, dealing 10 damage. Ability 4, Electronic Disruptor. Emit an electromagnetic pulse, disrupting any electronic equipment nearby. This move works against characters like Iron Man, Batman, other Ant-Mans, and more. Ant-Man's equipped key is Antony. Call Antony, a trusty winged carpenter ant to ride into battle with. When riding, you do 1 damage by flying into opponents. He has 50 health but does not absorb damage for you. Ant-Man's utility is Mount. When you're the smallest size, hitch a ride on targets for 10 seconds. Upon activation, you have 10 seconds to right-click a target, jumping onto them. If not allied, you are able to attack the opponent while they try to swat you off. Ant-Man's special is Anthill. Call all nearby ants to your aid, setting them to devour your opponents alive. Deals around 90 damage in total. The visual only works against other players.
Thor and Wasp chased us, but we managed to shake them. The Avengers were chasing you and you came here?
Yeah, you guys. What were you thinking? Hi.
Janet, or Hope Van Dyne, aka Wasp, is a tier 4 with a defensive medium. Her alignment is to the light and her class is a Shrinker, and like Ant-Man, changes to Controller when small. She has Strength 1, but 4 when small, Speed 1, Acrobatics 2, Fortitude 1, Mental Defense 2, and Flight 1, but again, only when small. She is weak to sounds and EMPs if you're the MCU. Also, to take Wasp's helmet off, if you're the MCU, press the armor key. There is no preset key for this, so you have to set it to whatever you'd like. This gives Wasp a new ability. Ability 5, Select Size. This ability works the same way as Ant-Man except for the fact that you can't grow. As Wasp, you only have 3 sizes, 2 smaller ones and the default size. If you're the comic Wasp, then you have a stamina system instead of a regulator. You have 200 stamina, and when you're small, your stamina will go down. If you're the default size, then your stamina will regen. If your stamina reaches 0, then you'll become fatigued for 30 seconds, returning to your regular size. When the fatigue is over, your stamina will be maxed out at 200 again. The MCU Wasp works the same way as Ant-Man, where you have to watch your regulator because if you're small and it breaks, you'll be sent to the Quantum Realm. If you're the default size, your regulator will begin to auto-repair itself. But if it breaks, it will no longer auto-repair and you'll have to replace the regulator. Also, Wasp takes double durability from projectiles if you're small. Ability 1, Stingers. Generate bioelectric blast from your hands, dealing 4 damage. Damage decreases at a range. The MCU Wasp Stingers now have a different look. Ability 2, Stingray. Harness your energy, firing a barrage of blasts from your stingers dealing 8 to 10 damage in total. Again, the MCU Wasp Stingers are different. Ability 3, Combat. Increase your damage by 2 every few hits with the potential to avoid basic melee attacks. Opponent's knockback is also decreased after being winded, allowing more blows to land. This move lasts for 10 seconds. Ability 4, Electronic Disruptor. Emit an electromagnetic pulse, disrupting any electronic equipment nearby. This move works against other characters like Iron Man, Batman, Ant-Man, other Wasp, and more. Wasp equipped key is Flight of the Wasp. Evade incoming attacks while airborne, ramming into your target. Deals 1 to 2 damage. Wasp's utility is Mount. When you're at your smallest size, hit your ride on targets for 10 seconds. Upon activation, you have 10 seconds to right-click a target, jumping onto them. If not allied, you are able to attack the opponent while they try to swat you off. Wasp special is Giant. Grow to an enormous size, increasing your strength and area of attack. Damage is reduced by 75% for 10 seconds. Deals around 90 to 95 damage. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing for more content like this. Hoorah and epicness of awesomeness.